all of your favorite recipes. Simply Food.
You should know by now that you're in for a treat.
Simply Food.
There's no other channel where you'd rather be.
Simply Food. Seafood, pasta, cakes, and pies. Sing and laugh and even cry. Like and share and hit subscribe. Simply Food by TY.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Simply Food by TY, and today, baby, this ain't your ordinary banana pudding. It really, this isn't, okay? So let me tell y'all what I'm doing here. So I'm using the big boxes of the banana cream. I'm adding in 6 cups of milk, and then I'm gonna add in both packs of the pudding mixture in there. Just follow the instructions on the back, honestly. So that's 6 cups, and then I'm adding in both packs. You're going to give that a good whisk, of course. Now, once you do this, you want to make sure that you whisk it enough so that it's almost at its thickest consistency, but not fully through, because I'm going to be adding in a little something in a few minutes to spice this up a bit, if you know what I mean. I might have put it in the title of the video. I don't know. I can't quite decide if I want to put it in the title or not, but just know this ain't your ordinary banana pudding, okay? So you want to just continue to mix this until this gets almost to the point to where it's nice and thick. This is instant pudding, so, you know, it really does not take it doesn't take that long for this stuff to set or to get thick at all. Now, if you are one of the people that like to hoop and holler about, well, I don't use this, blah, blah, I want my homemade, well, then make it homemade, okay? So, this little bit of loveliness, that you see me putting in, that's cannabis-infused coconut oil, okay? We are spicing it up over here at Simply Food by TY. Yes, that is cannabis-infused coconut oil. I love cannabis-infused foods, and I told y'all that I would be infusing a lot of my foods, and this is one that I didn't mind sharing with you guys. So that was a half a cup of oil, which is oil that I make in my house, so I know exactly what goes in it, so it's very, very safe. And now you just want to give this a good mix. Now you want to make sure that you thoroughly mix it in if you do this. Now, for all of those of you that are like, I don't do cannabis, blah, 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 you don't have to use the cannabis, okay? You don't have to infuse it at all. You can literally do everything else I'm doing in this video and just skip that one step, and it's still going to be absolutely delicious, okay? So don't stress about that if you're not one that uses infusions. That's completely fine. But for those of you that are going to try it this way, that do choose to do the infusion, just make sure that you're thoroughly mixing it in, because you know the coconut oil, as it gets cold, it will turn hard really quick. So you want to make sure that it's mixed throughout thoroughly so that you don't have big clumps and chunks of the coconut oil. Now, let's work on, you know, the layering process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting, you know, anywhere between about a half a cup of the filling on the bottom, and then I'm just going to start layering everything in. Now, for my banana puddings, I like to add, you know, a little bit of everything. So I add bananas to mine. I add vanilla wafers. I use the mini ones. And then I also like to add in pound cake, because that's just what I like to do. And I also use chessman cookies. So I use a lot of stuff in here, okay? Which kind of just makes it a little bit different from everybody else's. And with each layer, as you can see, I'm kind of just breaking off a piece of that pound cake, layering it in there. This is the Sara Lee's frozen pound cake. This isn't one of those type of dishes where, you know, you got to be slaving over the kitchen and making it homemade. Trust me, you ain't got to do all of that, okay? You really don't. Again, if you want to make yours homemade from scratch, by all means, do so. After we put in the pound cake, now we're going to go ahead and put in one of the containers of the Cool Whip, and then we're just going to start to repeat that process. We'll start layering in some more of the cookies and the different type of cookies in a moment. But once again, like I said early in the video, if you guys do not use any cannabis products, if you're not a fan of any of the cannabis products, you do not have to use it at all. You can just simply do it exactly the way I'm doing it now and just make the pudding the regular way. and then still just layer it up. Now, the reason why I like to use the minis is just simply because I feel like you can get more cookies. Now, I don't know if I've told y'all this before, but I'm actually not even a fan of banana pudding. It's just not my type of dessert because I don't like, y'all know I have a weird thing about textures when it comes to like soggy type foods. So if I'm going to eat banana pudding, I actually have to eat it within like 10 minutes of me making it because I need all the cookies to still be hard. Like I can barely make it through the fact that the cake is soft, but I'm just weird that way. But I know a lot of people that love banana pudding. So, that's just a personal thing. So as you can see right now, I'm starting to put the chessman cookies around the edge of the bowl. Now, this is for decoration purposes. If you want, you can also crush up some of the chessman cookies if you want. That's completely fine. Now, for this particular recipe, I only actually needed 1 pack. Well, actually, no, I lied. I'm sorry. You needed 2 packs of the chessmans. You're only going to need 1 box of the mini wafers. That was 2 packs of the Jell-O, the instant pudding, and I used banana cream. And for the layers, I ended up using 2 of the Cool Whips. And again, if you want to make this more complicated and make your custard, from scratch, you can. If you want to make your pound cake from scratch, I guess you can. But you just don't have to do all of that. You know what I mean? And so now we're just throwing in some more bananas. I hope you guys are having a great holiday. I don't know exactly when I'm putting this video out, but I know it's a part of my November holiday series. So, whether you use this for Thanksgiving or for Christmas or, the New Year, or hey, even if you do it, during the spring or summertime, this is one of those type of dishes that people love. Like if you love banana pudding, then you're gonna love this, especially because this has so many different elements to it, from the pound cake and still adding in the cookies and the bananas and then the wafers, and everybody loves the chessman cookies because they're so buttery, that I'm sure your friends and family will love this little twist of adding in the pound cake. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna turn up the music, let y'all enjoy while we finish off the rest of this video. Hey guys, so I just wanted to jump back in just so that I could let you guys know about this Cool Whip really quick, just so that, it makes it a little bit easier for you. I would suggest, because you're only going to need 2 tins of it, I would take them out right before you are about to make this, just so that it's somewhat slightly soft. It'll just make your life a whole heck of a lot easier because it'll be easier to spread out. If it's still too solid, you're going to have to add too much force to it to spread it out, and then it's going to lift up the cookies, and then it's just going to make, a big mess. So I would take it out, maybe about 10-15 minutes beforehand, and that's completely fine. But as you can see, we've just added on the last top layer. And as I said earlier in this video, this is one of those type of recipes that is going to be delicious around the holiday times. Honestly, it's delicious in the summertime, the springtime. It's one of those dishes that people love year round. People just love banana pudding. And, as I've stated before, banana pudding has never really been my favorite dessert just because I have a weird thing with textures. But, every time I make my banana pudding, I make it and I eat mine on the same day. If you guys want to make yours and let yours sit overnight, that is completely fine. That is what most people typically do. But because I like the crunch, that's why I typically kind of serve mine, on the same day. So now I'm just going to start layering on The last little bit of decorations, if you want it, you could load it up with some more of the mini wafers. You could put some decorations on it with the pound cake and the bananas and all that. This is one of those type of dishes where you have the freedom to do whatever it is you want to do. There's no wrong or right way to do it. Just have fun and enjoy it with your family and have a good old time. Look, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If y'all are new to my channel, welcome to Simply Food by TY. If you're one of my returning subscribers, well, y'all babies know I love y'all so much. And just also know, if you do choose to do the infused route, make sure you are being responsible and you are not driving and that you are at home and you are safe with your friends and family, all right? I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
Slaying in the kitchen.
Simply Food by TY.
We hope that you enjoyed it.
Simply Food by TY. If you haven't took the time, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Simply